Well, gates are about to open for Packers Family Night as we take a live look behind me at Lambeau Field. Ashley Robinson is there. She's on the grounds in the parking lot. Fans have been gearing up for this moment, and they don't mind the wait. They're all wandering around out there, Ashley.
That's right, Cammie. Fans here definitely don't seem to mind the wait. They've been out here celebrating all afternoon, and now we're seeing even more green and gold coming into Lambeau Field with the doors set to open in just about 10 minutes. The atmosphere here feels like a massive family reunion, with parents who grew up coming to this practice now bringing their own kids. Fans here aren't only from Wisconsin. Some have traveled from all across the country to secure their spot in the bowl tonight. Local hotels like Lodge Kohler right across the street are packed with fans who came to Green Bay just for this weekend to get a first glimpse of the team and to see the fireworks finale.
I think the fireworks at the end is definitely like a big bang to end the night. Super fun, super exciting.
I'm super stoked to see the team for the first time. We're staying right across the street at Lodge Kohler. It's going to be fired up. It's going to be awesome, guys.
Now, once those doors open at 5:30, fans will have plenty of time to find their seats. Warm-ups begin at 7, with practice beginning at 7:30. Live from Lambeau, Ashley Robinson, Action 2 News.